wasn't even sure. He ran over to check it, saw it wasn't a flag, threw it up in the air. Yeah, we got a score.
Right. We were mentioning during the call that Gambrell is faster than people think. Tulare Western found out on that one end around as Cuellar took a very poor angle of pursuit. That time the pursuit was not the problem. Hoagland just couldn't run him down. It was really a great play by Gambrell after he caught the football to break free.
Great one-on-one open field move by Gambrell.
But that PAT could really hurt before the night's over. The kick by Metzler is fielded on the knees, and the ball will come back. And we've got a Golden Eagle taking a tremendous pop for no reason at the 35-yard line.
Scarazzo.
And Bob Scarazzo fielded the football on his knees, and of course you cannot get up and run in either high school or college ball when your knee is down, whether you have been touched or not. 31 seconds to go in the half, a 14-6 Golden Eagle lead. Well, Clovis got back in certainly, but I think Tim Simons really would have liked to have had that PAT. I think probably Max Newberry will opt to run this football and run the clock out as the clock is underway again. Reeve inside Guevara, and Michael get a couple of yards, and that will do it for the half. As Thiessen coming across to make the stop. 7 seconds to go. Clovis West making no effort to stop the clock, nor should they. They've got an 8-point lead and not good field position right now. And there is the gun, and that will do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters. We're halfway through. It's 14-6 Clovis West. Wayne, very quickly before we go to a quick break, what do you think about this first half?
Well, you know, with just before Clovis scored, we were talking about how it was really going to get out of Clovis' hands. And now you look at it, realistically, got to think Clovis is playing their ball game. They've shut down Clovis West the last drive when they really had to. They got the ball back, rather took it down offensively, scored a touchdown. They're giving up a lot of yardage, but they have stopped them once on that punt. They got about a 12-yard punt. So you got to think right now that maybe Clovis has to go in feeling pretty good. They're only down by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. But Clovis West, on the other hand, came out smoking, looked real good offensively. They're going to have to make maybe a few minor adjustments, nothing real major. They've looked real good offensively. Defensively, they've looked real good. They shut Clovis down.
Well, the one question mark you have if you're the Clovis West coaching staff is that both your touchdowns, while impressive, came on short drives of under 40 yards because of, number one, the carrier interception by Jamal Lane, which brought the ball inside the 30, and then the Patino fumble that was recovered by Turner just outside that particular area. So you had 2 good drives, but a couple of things happened on them. One, you were forced to third down quite a bit. You were able to convert a couple of good passes. Donovan Griffin made a nice catch, and Guevara came up big with a couple of touchdowns. However, you haven't been able to move the football on a concerted march. And maybe the key point of this game might have been when Clovis West took it with a 14-0 lead, moved it across midfield, appeared they were finally on their way to an 80-yard march, and all of a sudden things got a little bit bunged up. They had the ineligible man downfield. That cost them what would have been 4th and a yard and a half situation. They ended up on 4th down having to punt instead of going, which they probably would have been 4th and a yard and a half. And the irony is the punt ended up pretty much where that 4th and yard and a half would have taken place. And exactly. Clovis, to their credit, converted some big plays. Carrier, a great bit of composure to get the football to Gambrell. And Gambrell, a nice run, and it's 14-6. As I said, Clovis would probably like to have the PAT, but it's better than being down 21-0. And incidentally, in title games here, Clovis West can tell you about being down 21-0. They were down 21-0 to Redwood in 1983, a game we did, and they almost came back and won it, but when you get down 21, it's tough, so Clovis has to be happy down only 8 points. Well, it should be an entertaining second half and a very wet halftime before that. And we'll be back with the second half right after this timeout.